many things that you're doing right now. I have a bottle of the other, but your involvement with the Warmaster Edition Warbringer
Mhm.
Whiskey. Please tell us about that.
I got linked up with these guys, and in and amongst while I was looking for other potential distilleries to get into the whiskey business, because I've always wanted to be involved in having my own whiskey on market. I'm a big whiskey connoisseur, and this wasn't a money grab. This was a legacy thing. I just basically said I need to go up there and try the stuff. I need to see who you guys are, what you're about, and I need to see if the product lines up with what I'm interested in. And it was great right off the bat. We got along really well, and I just remember thinking, okay, yeah, these guys and I are on the same page. And we came up with the Warmaster Edition, single barrel cask strength mesquite smoked bourbon, and we won a gold medal in our first competition, San Francisco International Spirits Competition, and it's completely sold out now. We've gone through 3 different barrels, and we've got 3 future barrels already sold, and it's awesome. Yeah, and we weren't. Well, I have to say, I mean, we were a bit unprepared because with COVID and the pandemic and whatnot, and a lot of things are up in the air. So we weren't really in a whole lot of production. Well, now we are full bore trying to put as many barrels together as possible, because this stuff takes time, and you don't want to end up in the space where you're completely out of juice here, because you can't rush it. So while things are settling and we're waiting for the next batches to be ready, and with the Warmaster Edition, unlike the Warbringer being a blend, so we can take from various barrels and create the profile that people are used to with Warbringer. But with Warmaster Edition, only special casts that I come about that I pick can be Warmaster Edition. So every one in 3, 1 in 5, you don't know. You just have to let them do their thing and then taste them and see how they go. And sometimes you might taste one and go, maybe a little longer, and taste one. Sometimes you go, that's perfect.
It's perfection, and perfection takes work, and Richard Mejia of the Doing the Orton podcast says, I'm on pre-order for the fifth barrel. So there that
Oh,
is.
badass. Yeah. I mean, things were getting to the point where we had to shut it off because I we didn't want to get so far behind with people paying into something. We wanted to make sure that we didn't leave people out there hanging. There will be more. It's just a matter of time, and we are creating as much production as we can. So the likelihood of us completely selling out of every available stock again of Warmaster, I'm going to say, is 80% unlikely, but you never know. You never know.
Never know. Never say never. I mean, especially as a professional wrestler, as a catch wrestler, never say never.
Well, that's true,
Which,
and people did not expect. Well, nobody expected that it was all going to sell out as quickly as it did. I mean, of course, if I do a Joe Rogan's podcast, that doesn't hurt. But I believe the stuff speaks for itself.
yeah. Well, every time you jump on Rogan, I learned like yours and Neil deGrasse Tyson's, along with Steve Schiff's. Those are the ones that I learned the most from. I mean,
Oh,
he
well,
went high
thank you.
school education, but you know, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I like being in that group.